The massive Nintendo Switch eShop sale continues, and I'm back with another 13 games for you all today that come in under $10 or your local currency, covering the US, Canada, UK, EU and Australia. My name's Alex, this is SwitchCorner, and if you enjoyed the video, do me a favour and subscribe. We're pushing towards 60,000 subscribers right now, so each one of you makes a massive difference. I also then have a winner to announce later in the video for a $10 eShop gift card and one more to give away. To enter, drop a comment down below and that winner will be announced in next Thursday's video. Battle Chef Brigade Deluxe Edition is here with 80% off, matching the low price. This game is a hidden gem and it's unique in its gameplay because it's part combo based action platformer, part puzzle game. Now the premise, you play as a chef in a high stakes competition. What you'll need to do is venture out and gather ingredients, and that's where the platforming and combo driven combat come into play. Now after you collect up these ingredients, you then engage in puzzle style gameplay to cook up the food. The game offers local multiplayer featuring additional characters and modes such as survival, cook-offs. There's even a free play mode. Visually then it is stunning as well, and I'd recommend check out a full review before parting with your cash because it is so unique, but it comes highly recommended from me. Lovers in a Dangerous Spacetime is a bit of a modern classic, especially in the realm of co-op experiences. Now I featured it in my top co-op games list, which I've linked down below. In this game, it allows 1 to 4 players to collaboratively pilot a ship, each managing a different segment, so think steering, shields and guns. Now as the gameplay progresses, the mission becomes frantic and the objective here is to rescue kidnapped space bunnies. Along the journey then, work on upgrading your ship and it will keep you coming back thanks to randomized levels. I just wish it had online play, sadly it is limited to local only. 50% off then matches the low price. Vambrace Cold Soul is now available at 90% off, matching the low price, and fans of Darkest Dungeon should take a look at this one. Admittedly, it's not as good in some respects, but it offers a fresh spin on the same formula. The main issue here is that it can sometimes make it feel like your fate is, I guess, left to chance, and I don't like that, as you should always be in control. That is my biggest complaint, however, and I think there's a lot to like here too. You know, it's a roguelike adventure set in this frozen world, and that is such a unique location. The goal is to assemble a team of heroes to challenge a cursed population. It incorporates various elements of strategy, from team assembly to environment and navigation, and then of course a big focus on combat. Before diving in, it's another one I'd recommend checking out some other reviews, as this one definitely got a mixed reception. Superhot is a unique first-person shooter game that I genuinely adore. It defies the traditional conventions of its genre. Now it's back here, matching the low price with a 60% discount. In this game, time only progresses when you do a move. This allows you to essentially plan and execute every single action strategically in a world where bullets they move in slow motion. I love the game's minimalist art style, it is one of a kind, and I cannot name another game quite like it. One suggestion I do have, however, is if you can play this game on a VR headset, I'd strongly recommend that over the Switch version. However though, it's a fantastic experience on any platform, and at this price I do think it is a steal. Crypt of the Necrodancer is back with 80% off and matching the low price, and while the Zelda follow-up was fantastic, I do think this original is a classic as well. It's another unique one too. It's a rhythm-based dungeon crawler that challenges you to free yourself from this location. In the game, you must move and fight in sync with the rhythm, and that might sound straightforward, but it is genuinely challenging, and the procedural generation ensures it's constantly pushing new challenges in your direction. It's topped off then with a stunning soundtrack, and there's even a new entry coming soon. Super Meat Boy Forever is back with 90% off and matching the low price. Admittedly, it's not the sequel many of us, including myself, had hoped for. However, I did still end up enjoying it. It offers that familiar challenge that Meat Boy is renowned for, but within an auto-running environment. The game then is set a few years after the original, with Meat Boy and Bandage Girl embarking on a mission to save their baby Nugget from Dr. Fetus. The game claims to feature thousands of levels due to its procedural generation, but I would argue the repetition is kind of easy to notice. Once you do get into it though, it is good fun and I can't help but enjoy the world. Hopefully we see something closer to the original in the future. Valkyria Chronicles is incredible and it's back matching the low price with 70% off. This is a tactical RPG experience, but it stands out with a unique mechanic, which is a system that switches between tactical planning and almost real-time action on this timeline system. The game is also visually stunning as well, with a watercolor-like style, and then the story is great too. The narrative revolves around nations at war over scarce resources, and you take charge of Squad 7. I'm still hoping to see the release of the second and third entries on the Switch. However, we did get the fourth game that is also on sale right now, also 70% off, and this entry refined many of the mechanics and introduced a new combat element as well as a new story, and it's actually taking place at the same time frame as that first game, but it focuses on Squad E of the Federation on a mission to claim victory. Primal Light is a retro-styled action platformer that I picked up not long back, but I've had some fun with it. I knew it was going to be, difficult going in, but I didn't quite anticipate how high that challenge would be, so do consider that a warning. This is 10 hardcore levels, a 16-bit style, and we take on the role of a blue alien attempting to survive against lethal enemies and traps. Now, as we do progress, we unlock new abilities. There's also a number of bosses to take down. 60% off then is a new low price. My pickup of the week then is Alfred Hitchcock Vertigo, and as always, this is not a recommendation, rather maybe you'll want to join me for the ride. Now, my understanding is this is a completely new story, but I love the idea, and I was just waiting on a price where I would take the risk, and this 50% off, a new low price, seemed more than fair to me. I'm kind of expecting this to be an adventure game, almost like think a modern spin, I guess, on point and click. At least that's kind of what I'm hoping for, as I do think it would be the best fit. Lost in Random then is back with a new low price, a massive 85% off, and fans of Tim Burton, this game will be for you. The narrative involves your sister being kidnapped, and now you are on a mission to rescue her from this, I guess, arch nemesis. The gameplay blends exploration, real-time combat, deck building, dice rolls, also a unique cast of characters and enemies. Definitely a fun system, even if I will admit I did get some burnout towards the end game. I did eventually get back into it though, and I really did like it because there's nothing else quite like it out there. I'd definitely suggest a full review though, as it is a unique setup, but I'd say also check the comments below, as you normally see quite a few people down there recommending this one when it does pop up in sales, especially when it's got such a huge discount like this. Loop Hero is a game I love. I played it on PC initially, couldn't wait for the Switch build to drop. I wanted that kind of on-the-go experience, and thankfully it did deliver. It's a unique concept this. Instead of controlling the hero, you control the world around them. Your task is to place tiles on a loop, enhancing the hero's abilities and then guiding them towards a boss encounter. The combat is automatic, so your primary role is to strategize a path that bolsters their strength without causing too much harm. The aim to save the world that's trapped in this loop. I'd recommend checking out my full review, which you can find in the pinned comments, and this is one of my favourite discounts in this sale. It's 65% off, a new low price. Our winner of the week then, and I actually have family over right now from England, so I recorded this video in advance. Now, to make sure everyone had a chance, I've pulled the winner moments before this video went live, just to ensure it is fair, so their name is on the screen right now. Congrats to the winner. Drop me an email to claim your code, and everyone else, drop a comment down below for your chance in next Thursday's video. Death's Door is our final game of the video. It's 60% off, a new low price, and it's another incredible game, and like Loop Hero, this comes from the mighty Devolver Digital. Now, it's got elements of Souls in here, and it does give me some flashbacks of Sourdough at times with its unique environmental puzzles, but the real winner here is the story. You step into the shoes of a crow responsible for collecting souls. You're basically navigating between two contrasting worlds. The black and white world represents your home. The colourful one is where your missions lie. Now, in a twist to the usual, let's say, proceedings, the soul you're assigned to collect gets snatched away, and without this soul, you actually begin to age. Your task is now to reclaim it. The game features incredible combat, stunning visuals, great location design, and a stunning soundtrack as well. The port quality is also solid, and you'll find my full review in the pinned comments. And that's the video down. Will you be adding anything to the library? Let me know in the comments. With that, a shout out to the patrons and the channel members who are going above and beyond to support SwitchCorner. It helps more than you know, so thank you all so much. Then hit subscribe, join us here for reviews, deals, news and lists daily, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.